Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's 11:30 p.m. and I'm going to record my video lecture now. Myself, Pritam Chakraborty, I'm an ex-student of CCAI and a class 12 pass out. Today, I'd like to carry a lecture on a very interesting topic. But before digging into the main topic, I'd like to pay my utmost regard for the Honorable Principal Sir, respected teacher, and every individual personnel of the competition organizer team. Thank you all for organizing such a fantastic online speech competition for motivating each and every student amid this COVID-19 scenario. Well, I'd like to thank the judges for selecting my lecture for the round 2, and also I'd like to apologize to the entire team for submitting my lecture very late. So without wasting any more valuable time, I'd like to start my main topic. Today I would like to carry a lecture on the technology that causes threat to the mankind. Well, at first we need to understand that what is the definition of the technology. Technology is basically some scientific knowledge or some equipment that makes our life much more easier, and we use these things in our day-to-day life, in our daily life. Starting from the ceiling fan that is rotating above your head to keep yourself cool in the summer season, to the automobiles on the street that you encounter daily for the transportation purpose. Everything is technology. The gadgets you are using throughout your day, from the starting of the day to the end of your day, everything is a boon of the technology. Moreover, our life is mostly dependent on the internet in the 21st century. This internet is also a boon of the technology. Social media, by dint of which you are keeping a contact with your friends, even in this lockdown period, that is also the boon of the technology. So if the technology is such a beneficial thing and felicitating us in such a great manner, then why are we saying that the technology is a threat to mankind? Well, for understanding this thing, we have to reconsider this topic from a different angle. So let's analyze this topic minutely. Well, so at first we need to discuss that every technology is not likely to be dangerous or detrimental for the mankind. There's some specific modern cutting-edge technology that causes some harm to the mankind, and we are going to discuss about them. At first we need to know that where these modern cutting-edge technologies are primarily used. The first sector is, of course, the defense sector. We know that there are many ordnance factories that manufacture the weapons and arms like missiles, guns, landmines, tanks, artilleries, deep impact bombs, the anti-aircraft missiles, and many more. We all know that the main and the sole purpose of creating these weaponries are the national security and the defense purpose, but that is actually instigating the war. For an example, we can say that in the World War II, the atomic bomb was invented, and at the time, USA had launched the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, two states in Japan. For the consequence of that, the entire city was destroyed. That was really a very tragic incident. If we talk about the modern context, then the entire land of Afghanistan is captured by the Islamic terrorist group Taliban. And why is this happening? That is because of use of the various advanced weaponries like the advanced guns, pistols, and landmines, anti-aircraft missiles, and all that stuff. So in this way, technologies are being misused in the warfare and in the defense sector, and that is basically contaminating the primary need, primary requirement of every human being, that is peace. So in this way, technology is causing harm in the defense sector. Now let's talk about another thing. Internet. Our life is deeply associated in the internet in the 21st century. But this internet can also be very detrimental for us. Do you know that the internet has 3 layers in it? The surface wave, the deep wave, and the dark wave. The surface wave is the part of the internet that we are using that only consists of the 3% of the total internet. The rest 97% is the deep web and the dark web. So the deep web and the dark web is not accessible for the common public. But today, in this modern generation, it is quite easy to access this private part of the internet using the Onion browser or the Tor browser. What is the deep web and the dark web? The deep web is basically some storehouse of some confidential data of some government authorities or some organization, some office or stuffs like that. But the dark web, that is basically the storehouse of crime. Every illegal smuggling, crimes, rapes, murders, everything happens there. You can ask me what not happens there. Every single crimes happen in the dark web. So that is really very highly dangerous and sensitive part of the internet. But in this 21st century, it is quite possible for common public to access those parts of the internet that can be highly dangerous for them. Moreover, you know that we use the social media very often in our daily life, but the social media can also cause huge damage to us. The social media is mainly causing damage to the children of the modern society. Their physical health and the mental health is getting severely affected due to the excessive use of the social media. How? Like they're using mobiles for a long time. That's why their mental health, their brain is getting affected. Moreover, in today's generation, the children are less likely to go to the outside and play outdoor games, and they're more into playing the video games, the computer games. So their physical health is also declining for the same reason. They're also being affected by various disease in a very tender age. So these are the negative effect of the social media. Not only this, but also the social media is very harmful platform to various illegal and activity, and various dangerous thing can also happen via social media. Like few years back, of course you all have heard about some games like Blue Whale, the Momo WhatsApp chat, and the games like this that were making the children obliged to commit suicide. There are many instances of these things. So basically, the social media platform is also very dangerous if someone is not using it properly. Moreover, in the world of internet, the hacking is very common phenomenon. Via hacking, anyone can access your private data and can misuse those data against you to infiltrate your image into the world of social media. Moreover, when you share something on the social media or internet, the data is never deleted from that site. Even if you manually delete that, a copy of that information remains in the cloud computing, and a professional hacker always can access that data of yours. So while using the internet and the social media, we need to be extra cautious about these things. Now, if we talk about the other sector where the high-tech technologies are used, one of the most hot topic of 21st century is the artificial intelligence and machine learning thing. The artificial intelligence and machine learning, by which we are trying to create the humanoid robot that can walk like us, that can feel like us, that can talk like us, that can do various activities like human beings. But by creating this type of thing, we're also creating some danger for us, for human being. Our life may be at stake at any moment of time. Do you know that the world's richest person and the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla company, Elon Musk, has already mentioned that we know a very little about this artificial intelligence thing, so we should be very extra cautious about this and better not to mess with them. Moreover, the famous physicist Stephen Hawking has said that the development of the AI and the machine learning can also lead to the joblessness in the near future. So we have to consider these facts, and these are really some negative effects of the technologies, the modern cutting-edge technologies. Moreover, the waste from the factories that is also infiltrating the soils, air, water, that is causing the global warming, and that is converting Earth into a dumping ground. right? So in this way, the modern technologies are causing some damage to the nature, to us, and to the entire planet. So we need to be extra cautious about this thing. So I'm running out of time, so I have to conclude my lecture now. So in the conclusion, I would like to say that technology is not harmful. Every technology has its positive side and its negative side. We have to decide how we are going to use those technologies. If we use those technology in a positive way, using our proper conscience, then of course we can make fruitful results from the technologies. But those things, the utilization depends upon the human beings. So I urge each and every human being to be extra cautious about using these modern technologies to make a beautiful earth. Otherwise, our earth can also be converted into a desert with no sign of life in it. So be extra conscious about this type of thing before using the technologies, and of course try to find the cure of every problems, because there lies many cures. Thank you.